Hello and welcome on back everyone to Total War Warhammer 3 in part 3 of our Nagash finale. In today's episode we are going to be bringing back the pseudo auto-resolve, because we're going to probably see a bunch of battles here that are not actually important to the story itself, like this one where we know we would obliterate these guys here, but auto-resolve is being difficult. So I will see you all in just a moment.
They shall perish.
Keep your heads down, men! They're coming! Stop them!
Alright, like that we turned an 8-minute battle into a couple of well-placed scenes. Excellent. Excuse me, who chucked their banner of slayers off? We need that. Let's give it to the war slayers. Only one fell as we expected, so we'll just go ahead and occupy. We have so much cash, there's no reason to loot. We're making 16,000 a turn anyway, so it is really time to start retrofitting the army. So Arkin, it's time to stop worrying about auto-resolve. How good is your force? Honestly, you're doing fine. We might check out the Burning Dead and replace them with something meaner, but for now, he's doing fine. Obviously, auto-resolve doesn't agree, but we can just use what we just did there. No problem. Income from sacking is no longer needed. Let's go for the Embalmed Elixir to fix up his fire weakness. Magical reserves, no, that's not nearly as good as Beyond his Time Warp. Speed and melee attack. It's not quite as powerful as Hand of Glory, or the extra reload rate, but still 24 more melee attack for all of your zombies is pretty surprising. Hand of Nagash, does this unlock your Judge Jury? Ooh, it should. So it's just moved over slightly. No problem. I thought for some reason we had lost that final point. More charge for Big Owen. Bring me flesh to craft. I think Aura of Dark Majesty is best to keep the troops fighting more effectively. Harry, we're going to go ahead and give you your Children of the Night.
My bloodline calls.
Karus, let's go ahead and do the same. I realize I'm still going for upkeep production. We get a little bit of trauma from our income woes at the beginning. I won't lie. So Midcals, you're also taking down Barag the Wazbag here, which is gonna say we're gonna lose. Once again, I'll catch you all in just a few moments. And another easy takedown. We just lost some flying chicken nuggets in the battle, which is always acceptable. We'll go ahead and loot and occupy for the hefty replenishment there, even if we'll have to spend more to fix it up. A blood bag. We will go ahead and fix and then grab the Fitted Mire to weaken the rest of the domain. Shields there, Cinnabar Mine, and then let's go for the Chasm of Souls. Recruit rank for Sylvanian and Hekaran units. That's pretty good. We've got Gustav over here with his Hawkland long rifles. Definitely getting this into some in-game armies here. We could grab some gun mob, but that's going to limit our amount of them, so let's go ahead and grab some more bats to disrupt Logan. No problem.
I will alone.
Swing on over to Corel. I guess we just use him to go down after 8 peaks. Clan Rictus is going to hide. Regardless, let's bring them across. Rictus is gonna hide. But if we can bring Krell over, we can pretty much finish the issues with the Dawi. So we'll just bring him in. Almost can reach 8 peaks. And we'll just do some raiding. Heard 8 peaks income a little bit. Karakazul, we'll go ahead and upgrade to tier 3. Crag the Grim is all by himself now. Which means Intez and Paul can come on and just finish him off. So Paul, you move up on this side.
To the shadows. What do you want?
Intez over here, and we'll have Paul initiate the fight, because he has the better skirmisher troops.
I hunt.
Get him, Hammerhand.
Obliterate.
Crag the Grim runs. Surprised you're allowed to run past me. That's not a thing in Medieval.
You dare.
Now he's still there, so we have to go to March. Okay, so Paul, you jump into March. Intez can hit them. And it says, I love that. Runs, but it's still a defeat for him. It's because the AI knows they're going to lose on the fight on the field. Okay, then. This one I'm just going to treat like an auto-resolve. I will be right on back. And we emerge victorious, of course. We'll grab the Banner of Burnt Kings and give that back over to the Crypt Ghouls that survived. It was still a little bit of a rough fight, just be... Oh, I thought that was cut off. Just because I guess Crag the Grim here is actually a pseudo-legendary. He's got his own unique armor, weapon, and unique item as well with a rune staff. So that's why that fight was a little bit tougher. We'll go ahead and grab the Domination to take more punishment. We'll need to be dealing with this army immediately after. Grim Smiter. Even the oldest Grumbler will fall from grace. Gives us more spell resistance and physical resistance for the entire army, which is pretty dang good.
This better be important.
This better be important. I think it's time to bring back more friends. So against the Dawi, we just need either pistols or fast movers. So we'll grab a couple more bats, a couple more doggos, and then... armor piercing is pretty nice. Paul's force was a little bit more organized, but it has since been disbanded a bit, so we'll go ahead and grab the bats and such back, and then we'll go ahead and raise back in, let's say, one more gun mob. Sounds good to me. Krell's making it on into 8 peaks. Minkaus is threatening Iron Rock nicely. So how about the areas that are not already well under our control, such as down here with Thorak, who is holding up in Karakzorn like a coward. Impress me.
More sleep shines.
Perry is not so impressive. Alright, let's actually pull to see who needs to move. Elector of Skulls? Oh, if I merge your stuff together on accident. No, but we have unmuted successfully without destroying everything, so we're here for that. I'm gonna go ahead and turn to the north and get rid of the elves first.
Unleash undeath.
Get them to me. Recolonizing the area that used to be part of Undeath anyway. Another easy auto-resolve.
They will serve. Darkness comes.
Alright. Muted for a moment, so I'm trying not to... We've got a... For some reason, a bit of a scratch in my voice. Might have to go jump up to grab some coffee, that way you guys don't have to listen to just a gravelly nonsense the entire time. That would be awful. Alright, more units. Who else has not been moved? Neferata.
Who wishes the red
Yeah, Neferata, your job is to just sit here.
Undeath Ascendant.
We'll have Lisa join on up.
Yes.
Hydet, can you kill anyone? No. We'll have to wait till next turn.
You dare!
Oh, we can start blowing up your things like your, oh no, too low a chance. So, you just stay here. We'll have you, Calica, go damage their mine. No Shrine of Mine.
Yes, Neferata was right.
Into replenishment. Ungram is just gonna sit over here too.
Sylvania's borders. Now,
And just sit here and keep an eye on the Dobby then.
track ahead.
It is night.
Rack ahead. It doesn't really matter which one we upgrade first. Neferata is gonna be
It will be
holed up
done.
here for a while. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and slowly replace these Ushabti. What's gonna take so long? With the Archai. 5 turns. It is worth it. Man, Neferata's magic, though, has gone away, so we'll have her pop out and do some channeling.
Shall know me and tremble.
We've got a Trickster Cult here in Needling.
Last time,
I'm gonna go ahead and destroy that. No thanks.
King of Darkness.
King of Darkness. We've got Skulk over here in Mordheim. Now we're just gonna turn and go after the Moot.
Death and destruction.
Exactly. We'll circle to hit Drakenhof. Thank you kindly. At least Vlad and Isabella have good how to resolve chances. Mootland is ours, and then we can send Aharos
What do you want? Strike out.
up next to Needling. That admired Obersteyer, can we have you drop into an ambush? We absolutely can.
Cause
It suits my cause.
will drown in blood.
Roll, growth, and extra chariot. Now we'll go for the fetid. No, this is a single, isn't it? In that case, we'll go for whatever we need to keep our vampiric corruption up.
I thirst.
Alright, Vlad, now that you're here, let's go Mortark Retinue. This gives us more attack for dire wolves, and then Vanguard deployment for everyone in the entire army. Oh, that sounds good to me. And then more armor. Statues of the gods, and then lastly our artillery building. Vlad is all upgraded. Try to wound Esphere there, so he's a failure. Alright, perfect, so... unless there's anything else going on this turn, I'll see you in a moment.
This better be important.
And it turns out that Kotep's still alive. Hello there, Kotep. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take a trade agreement, and then I'm going to go ahead and vassalize him next turn. And Elspeth marches on Barak Var. For all your armies. We just have to sacrifice a single Nagash as our guard? Don't mind if I do. 1,200 kills is insane. And then we managed to ambush Skulk over here with Aharos. Didn't even realize the Bone Rattlers had an army. Got 189 kills, wow. Well done, Ruglugs. And the Treasure Hunter army moves in one at a time. Oh, fools. One at a time is an easy win. Need a Musterer, Sapper, Audacious, Creator. United against us. Oh, Avalorn's coming after us, huh? Seems like that's a bad idea. So at least we'll fight this one here. These two, Norse good armies together. So much going on. And that is primordial and misunderstood home of a sorceress. Fitting for a ritual. Extra replenishment rate for all of our lords. The Curse of Quintex for all of our characters, which is a Kraken's Pull bound effect. That looks like... so you can just use it anytime as long as you have more than 50% of your leadership. And then more replenishment rate for everyone. We're going to be attacked by Hama. Oh, some champions.
You know nothing.
I know nothing. let's go ahead then and siphon. Well, we need to get back up towards Lamia before we can siphon it. Ooh, we get more armies, which we do need. Or what I wanted to do was subjugate Katep. Katep, come here. He looks around and all the other undead factions are gone. It's just oh yeah, it's also the Court of Lamanus. We could... Oh, so we can't subjugate the Tomb Kings. Well, that's unfortunate, but it does make it easy for me to decide then. We're gonna go for Dominion of Nagash. Ready us an additional army. Perfect. We'll have them pop in over by... probably by, Neferata. For Nagash himself, we're gonna just go ahead and crush Hama and Olaf. We'll fight this one ourselves. Only a close victory. They did bring some more shrines. Let's see if it saves them. I am thinking that we are going to see them come screaming across there as quickly as they can. Let's throw the two warp fiends in the woods here because they are easily our fastest to get back. Ghostly Carrion over there, and then we'll go ahead and have a double up. 2 legions. 2 separate kind of... These are more tercios than legions. Melee tercios. Real wide on these two. Bunched up for the halberds. Same thing over here. We'll mimic that. These will be the 2 main battle groups. Alright, and then we'll put the golems in here with them. Bone Giant on the hill and up front. They won't really need to advance far. We'll go Mortis Engine on this edge. Nagash with this one, so Mortis Engine and Kevin. The Archai can fly around, and then the Morghast themselves can go find valuable targets and just eliminate them. Only thing they seem to be scared of is the War Mammoth. Which does make sense, they're pretty spooky. Let's do this. Go cut them off as quickly as we can. Go eliminate that Frost Dragon. We will have a flying advantage easily. You go fire on those Skin Wolves, those are a perfect target, and then you blast that War Mammoth. And march the boys. We'll have one of you Warp Fiends over here, and then the other on the other side. Our Carrion are not going to be incredibly useful, but we'll kind of have them circle. Morghasts are going to get each other's way. Ooh, it was a fake, though. It was a fake! You are so doomed. Now, which of you has the water spells? Let's slow everything over here down. Yeah, the Chaos Frost Dragon is getting swarmed. Alright, so they are now coming screaming across the field. Let's go ahead and have Nagash charge here. Then you get up front to maybe go hit that giant. Meet him 1-for-1. Let's have the Carrion go deal with the Ice Chariots. Anything they drop on is doomed. Kraken's Pull activates. Also, it's just a natural activation. That's pretty fun. Alright, pull away quickly now. We've got Ashes and Dust, which could pretty much eliminate this entire group. Or we should wait 17 seconds if I can actually properly time it. Yoink away all of your health. Golems, you charge. gonna lose a few. Three together. Alright, they have reinforced. I was a little bit slow with it, so we may not be able to get as many, but let's drop the ashes and dust down and come back over. Gas, get over closely. Draining the health from these units. Beautiful. Oh yeah, you're doomed. Throw the Legionary Barrage across here. The Hand of Nagash going towards this poor Feral Mammoth. Halberdiers get in there, start biting in. Send the Warp Fiends after. Giant View Blast into this poor general who's out in the middle. He's got nowhere to hide. Beautiful flank there. This whole group moves a big blob. He's playing dodgeball of the most deadly variety. You need to get real close to hit him with Sulican, don't you? Let's go for this normal War Mammoth then. Taking a little bit of damage on this other side. But what we can't do is just swing back over with Nagash and heal him. Land. Deal some damage. Bone Giants, new target. Looks like this one's actually leaving, so I'll have you turn and fire on them. You need to get a bit of target practice. Alright, Murderous Carrion, you swing in after these Norse controls. Let's go for... Is this a area effect heal? No, just a bigger heal. Alright, a normal heal on... Oh, we gave it the wrong one. Quick, 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 quick. Go to these guys. Right in the face. Dragon. I'll have you land on this chief. And then you come over here into the middle of this fight too. Wipe out his personal guard. Buff him up. Drop the magic. Gosh, let's go ahead and throw in the Purple Haze at a cost of hopefully not crashing the game. And then the Hand of Dust can go after... We probably don't want it to explode, do we? Just Hand of Dust to this one in front of you. Such a cool spell. Yeah, and then the health bar is just, they're disintegrated. Completely bodied. Throw the Legionary Barrage through. We can do the Murderous Direwolves this way. You land here, you take down the General. I love that the Mammoth came and tried to fight him and then just got immediately floored. Anyone need any heals? No, everyone's fine. Chop him in half then, Nagash. What are you supposed to do against this? Oh, there goes Todd. Straight into the afterlife. And hey, what do you know? Nagash wins. We're gonna run down the rest of these poor unfortunate souls, and I'll catch you in a moment. And so I help them. Yes, I do. Alright, we are here printing heroic victories now, with only 8 of our own falling in that battle. Because Nagash makes it so no one dies. That's just the way it works. We will take the Winds of Magic. And the pirate hunters, or treasure hunters, whatever they are, run for the hills, screaming. And Alariel's gonna try to come fight us now. What, that unlocks Dieter. Mortarch of Doom. Revel in the madness and savor this most delightful taste. Revenge. giving us our final Mortark. Yeah, I'm also not keen on fighting Alariel, I can't lie. Our elves are going to be a pain. Let's just leave the Norskins here, fall back to the ancient city, and actually... we can go for an ambush outside of the ancient city. That sounds perfect. Creates a rift that connects all of the important places of Nagash, so it is the ancient city of Quintex is doing this. So I would say this is actually the one you want to rush to first, if I was to do this campaign again and try to min-max it. All maxed out. Or can gain 2 points there because of Nagash. Up to rank 33. I say we need to make him a better caster. He is terrible at the moment. Let's go Doom and Darkness, Evasion, and then we need Fate of Juna quickly. And then we'll do Banishment, so we have a couple of blend him up spells. Judge, Jury, Executioner. To be honest, it's mostly Executioner. Everyone who stands against Nagash is guilty by default. It's like Robespierre. Uses of a pretty nasty hex. Nagash in here streamlining how often people are getting executed. Yes, you 40 are guilty.
Bring me flesh to craft.
I will do Wind of Death. That one battle, though, it did a much better job of clearing out our bats than taking out Dawi, but that is the way it is. Manfred, we need you to have some death spells, too. Because you're just lacking in ways to clear out blobs. We go Doom and Darkness. No, I don't think we want Doom and Darkness. I like Soul Blight. Luther we can more easily afford to upgrade his troops proper. Get Avast ye. Listen carefully, me hearties. I shall say this only once. Quiet. Stromfell's stinking breath. Rekla needs him some magical reserves, but there's a lot of reserves of magic to pass out. Arus. Let's give you, instead of Children of the Night, we'll go ahead and raise some dead and then grab Curse of Undeath after. Alright, Arkin has the opportunity now to completely wipe out Elspeth, no problem. We'll go ahead and just grab some pistols here, or some rifles. See if it lets us just take her out with an auto. She got to replenish quite a bit. Unachievable. Please. That'll work. Down with the Shaiish Dragon. We can move on Luther von Gorst pretty easily. But we would absolutely have to fight the battle, so we're going to fall back. We're in the home stretch here. I'm going to keep taking things from Elspeth to weaken her faction, because it seems to have gotten pretty dang powerful. Yoink Varanka Hills back, put in the furs, re-recruit those fallen bats. Let them come back. Turned Bandits gives us some resistance, we're definitely going to need that. Minkaus, your army is not good. So let's get rid of these 2 Nehekaran warriors and one of these dire wolves and replace them with... no, not pikemen. A grave guard. And one of the knights. I thought I could get the knights in one turn. I can. Good old black knights. You got some more skill points. Perfect. Give you the purple sun. And Kawatamun will give Arcane Conduit. Dread King, we still have no good fights for you. Let's cut across to Uatek. And then take Zlotlan from him. That way we can threaten Kairos, because he's just bopping around and being annoying. Just bopping around and being annoying. Yoink Uatek and pop in the Ooh, faction-wide replenishment. Don't mind if I do. Red King's all maxed out now. We can upgrade his archive a bit more. Still rolling with just the basic Hero Bane, and it just doesn't matter. So Quick Blood for more melee hits. Manfred, I think we're going to leave the Dawi here. And you just leave.
Land of the dead.
BMOs, you hang out. He's just going to build up another gigantic army of pretty nasty stuff, so we'll have you set up in Orion's camp and wait for them to come on after you.
I will alone. We are in agreement.
We are in agreement. Perry, I think we are not. You're going to come on back in here. Take these 3 guys out.
This night.
And grab you some Graveguard. 1 pikeman. Get rid of both of these spearmen. Grab another skeletal pikeman. And then some artillery for the lizards. Yanakot, can you kill any of Kalita's friends? Especially not now. Good old misclicks. Yanakot. We are going to declare war on Bellower here. But I want everyone together. Awarded.
Everything dies.
Your eternal reward. Grab some spearmen. We'll threaten the ogres like that. Alright, you run on in, Simudays. Destroy. Success. Ura, we'll have you... We yoink some guys from them. Oh, perfect. Yeah, we'll take some beautiful Man-Eater Ochre pistols and then send them straight after their own, Alright, Ura. Your army is honestly pretty terrible. Doesn't matter. Attack. It's an act of war.
Destroy them.
These Man-Eaters stay on our team, which is unfortunate for you. A decisive win. Hang on now, we want everyone here together. Unless we could send you after El Kalabad. Let's do that.
Ready. The spirits agree.
The spirits agree.
The opportunity.
And I wipe Big Bellower out. And we lose some troops. We're in the stage that it really doesn't matter. And we occupy, because we already destroyed part of it. Alright, a Hell's Steed for Kura.
More sleep shines.
Tempest of Death, and we can only pop in the first tier of Secluded Oasis. How terrible. Hell, the Great Desert is awful.
You dare.
You dare. Okay, so nothing more not useful, but part of the story kind of right now, so I will catch you all in when we kind of have a next big bit. And next turn, the gang's all here. We've now got Dieter, the Mortarch of Doom, and with his Chaos Rune Sword. And the Rune Sword and the Flaming Staff of Death. This weapon was forged by Grungni Ironheart, a dwarf runesmith who was led astray by the Chaos Gods. Gives us bleeding attacks, which is a speed loss and damage loss. The Rune Sword ability, which is going to have Lad's Rampage as long as we're casting. Oh, good. Wait, does this make everyone on the map cast? Or everyone? Oh no, just everyone in the area. I was like, good grief, this made everyone Rampage? That'd be broken. Barded Nightmare, Manticore up to... All you got is a Manticore. Jaws of the skull at the tip. Gnash and its eyes glow. It can unleash a torrent of fire. Gonna hold back some Nurgle-coughs. This is the Staff of Flaming Death. Gives us a little bit of a vortex, which burns enemies. So not much armor, no armor-piercing damage actually, but magical and fire. It's probably good against any chaff or demons. Which it seems like that's what Dieter is meant to be, holding the line against Norska. Alright, so Dieter, we'll go ahead and give you some units in a hurry. Actually, before we do, what do you specialize in, good sir? Looks like ghouls.
Darkness comes.
The Doom, Lord of the Undead. Dieter Hellstein has an iron will and can bend even the most powerful creatures to his authority. That has anyone with large size lose terror leadership, and melee attack. He's got a mixture of beasts and vampires. We'll just give him his magic to start. Curse of a Run here is actually very good. Don't need Mentor too much. Master of the Death, Brawl Master, Lord of the Scourge, all your good Necromancer skills. And then we've got Twisted Intelligence. Dieter is a man of deep, if twisted, intelligence, and has prepared for every eventuality. He's built a secret fortress deep in the Forest of Shadows, to which he could escape should the need arise. Gives us replenishment foreign territory and more ambush success chance. In the Shadows lair is Vanguard for ghouls and beasts, as well as Stalk for ghouls and beasts and for himself. Revenge Served Cold is more melee attack when fighting against men, income when fighting against men, and then Vampiric Corruption. Secrets of Nagashazar gives him Soul Stealer and Hand of Dust, which is an incredible spell. And then Swooping Doom from his secret fortress hidden deep within the Forest of Shadows. If you guys didn't know, he's got a secret fortress deep in the Forest of Shadows. This will make us... Well, enemy armies are going to take more attrition, have less replenishment, and we can move further. That's fantastic. We'll go Dark Conduit to make sure our horde growth is good. We'll go Undying Horde for more replenishment. All is mine to make sure we're gaining that cash. Lightning Strike, Renowned and Feared, and Immortal Horror. We've got 12 more skills to use. Let's go ahead and grab Raise Dead. Upgrade Flock of Doom. Dar Scorched Bones, and where's our beasties at? Twisted Malevolence? That's what we're grabbing next. Magical Animus. Extra leadership by 16. Onslaught of Sylvania is giving us a buff to everyone we're using, and then Undeath Resurgent, of course. Then probably Vengeance of Nagashazar. Actually, only the Bone Golems count. Well, no, the Archai do too. The Morghasts, that is. Realm of Souls for the Hekaran Legions, and then the Rotten Enforcers. Now, let's go ahead and instead grab the Aura of Dark Majesty, and we'll decide on the secondary the right one there. So, welcome, Dieter. BMOs is now immortal. Let's go Gaze of Nagash for Kura. In between turns, we did end up losing Paul and the other vampire lord over there fighting against Thorgrim. But there are so many more where that came from, it doesn't matter. Because now Thorgrim's very weakened and taking attrition, where we can just go ahead and go and yoink out of the Vampire Lord. Servant to Greed. Now let's go ahead and grab a Traitor King. Dark Riders or a Knowledge of the Ninth Book. Now let's go Dark Riders. We'll get ourselves a secondary cavalry force to face off against the Dawi. Armor-piercing cavalry do tend to give them a headache. Through Global, we'll just go ahead and grab a couple of armor-piercing lads. How many more halberdiers are we allowed to have? 2 here, 2 here. And then let's go 1 pike. And everything else can be calves. So we'll go 3 Nagashazar Knights, 3 Necropolis Knights. I guess 2 Necropolis Knights, because that's all we can grab in. And then a couple of pistols. Pistols and archers. Pistols and bats. There we go. Not a terrible force there for Nectane Bow. Making you hard to hit isn't going to be nearly as useful when normally killed, and I don't care if you're slain permanently. Let's go Dar Scorched Bones and Wicked Cavalryman. Hold the line or die trying. As for Krell, though, we're just going to have him march directly into Valea's Sorrow. Wipe that on out. Pretty nasty garrison, though, for what it is, I can't lie. We'll loot and occupy. Why are we back over here with Caledria? Either way, Valea's Sorrow is under our control. We'll go ahead and pop in the Fetid Mire to weaken anyone trying to attack us here, and that'd be that. We'll grab the Tempest of Death. And Rel can just sit here and stare down Drog and Thorgrim. There's nothing you can do about it. Alright, as for Krell's final skill, let's increase how long it takes the Dawi to reinforce one another. Alright, next technology. So what did Dieter unlock for us? Ageless Necromancer, extra ward save, and a bunch of other resistances for Dieter himself. Seat of Good Manners, more income from post-battle loot. Doomsday. Elemental Mastery for vampires, and extra uses for flims of vampires, lich priests, and spellcaster lords. Which, this is pretty dang good. Barrier for Morghasts. Okay. Healing cap for all characters, and then Doom's Own. Frenzy for Crypt Ghouls, Blood Frenzy for Crypt Ghouls, and then a bunch of extra resistances. I think we want Doomsday, but we'll grab that after we siphon Lavia. And this one's kind of lame, as he's going to give us more hero action success chance, and then more vampiric corruption. The Nagash is going to be facing off against the forces of the elves for quite some time now. Hama and Olaf are just going to sit here and be obnoxious, so we will fall back into the city and cackle at them the whole way. Try to do something about it. The Krotgar and Khalida they're not working together, they don't like each other very much, but they hate Perry more. Perry, hold the line, here comes Krotgar. Truthfully though, First Jungle is not a very good garrison, so let's pop out and try to ambush him.
Deliver it unto me.
Alright, Arkin, now you'll attack Matorka. Then Minkaus can move on to Ockendorf. Just take the territory away from Wissenland. She is quite a bit scarier than Thorgrim. Territory under our control, and now we march on Ockendorf. I'll take it. Spirit victory is unfortunate, but we will take the win. How much territory do we have under our control right now? 22 armies, which I think we could have more than that. Does it tell us how many settlements we have? Records, here we go. Region zone 110. You're darn right. That's nearly half the map. Let's move up and take out Zlotlan, like I said. If they want to hit any of these smaller settlements, that is entirely fine. So just yoink that on away from Kairos. You can occupy there. Alright, so the jungles have been secured, and we will go ahead and pop in the Tempest of Death. Prepare our gem mine here to make all the money. And make even more money. Sweet.
Yes, master.
Red King, good sir. Let's go those Dara Scorched Bones. You haven't had much fighting since you conquered the Sands. Kind of slow and steady. To the point of Quick Blood for more melee attack for our Hand of Nagash. He's at 102. Base more melee attack than Scarbrand is terrifying. We can just have Valeria wipe out the last of Sandgrinder's men. You don't need that settlement. El Kabong belongs to us now.
It is night.
I mean, do we need to go wipe them out? Yes, we do. So let's just do that. Yanakot. Let's bring you over to the portal here, because we have conquered Khemri. Khemri is subjugated. Take the Awakening up to the 3rd tier, which is going to give us more income from ports, more ammunition for Black Powder units faction-wide, and at the highest tier, give us Wraithstorm Pearl Armor. Good grief, Wraithstorm? Everyone's Noctilus. There's nothing you're going to do. We'll go ahead and replace these guys with... oh, with nothing. We'll replace them with spears. We'll replace them with halberdiers. Diamos is stuck here in Orient's camp, and he's not having a good time. Timmy, looks like Elendan is... They're just going after the small settlements. I mean, you successfully played me there.
They will serve.
Go hit the Shadowstone Bay with Kugath. Kugath's too slow to get away. Still lose a good chunk of our army, but that's fine. Shadowstone Isle falls to Nagash. We're getting how much gold from these? 38% extra? It will only increase as the Awakening gets stronger. So Wind of Death View allow us to blend apart any kind of demons in our way. And it's good to see that the forces of Ikit know that their time is up. Now we're going to be facing against the Keeblers. It'll be probably a lot of fun for our streams for sure. Alright, Vlad. I have no doubt that he's still over here. Oh, there's Azag. Probably need to hit him first. Let's wipe out Azag first. I do love that the Zovbarians are going to come help him. Oh, no, they're not. They're helping us. What a surprise. Either way, we'll take it. Vlad wins, a green Skitter.
I am invincible.
I am invincible. Almost. We'll have you then.
This will do. This suits my cause.
We're gonna lose the moot regardless. So let's move up to Schwarzhofen.
Very well.
And ambush. Agreed. Biham, you and Neferata's got 3 more turns before she got her friends, Yesha and
More sleep shines.
the other vampires can join you.
I assent.
Agreed.
I assent.
Deliver it unto me.
Expand,
I do believe we're going to take Neferata's Casket of Sorcery away from her because it's getting rid of our magic. No Winds of Magic is quite bad. Alright, well I will go ahead and see you all then with the next bit of action. Alright, the turners get ours and Lamia has been siphoned. Blood will flow through the streets, true vampires will feast, and sparkly ones will lie dead. That's about right. Only thing I'm not the biggest fan of is I didn't bring Manfred over properly, but it doesn't matter, he's got Super March, and so we'll be dealing with these Beastmen next turn, and I will fight the Beastmen army, personally. So now all we gotta do is siphon Drakenhof, and in order to do that, we need to capture Drakenhof. Let's move up here with Vladimir.
Know me and tremble.
And Tremble.
King of darkness.
And hopefully we can just take this one with an auto-resolve, otherwise we will have ourselves a, another pseudo one. Grab that Dark Pact, and charge.
Of light.
Oh, I've pieced out with them, so we're gonna have to,
Do not waste my time with petty talk. Make your offer.
your hairdo, brother. So before I do declare, what do you have in here?
The Empire.
Oh, nothing. Never mind.
The world will drown.
Kill them all.
Blood. Shed their blood.
Heroic victory. I'll lose all my zombies. Oh no. Whatever shall I do? Need to bring a lot of the zombies back. We loot and occupy, and that is Drakenhof claimed. Steel over Faith gives us more armor. And now Nagash Rising Ascended Godhood is complete. It only took us... I'm trying to count here. We're on the 3rd part, so like 27 episodes? Good grief. Well, that's that. Now we need to siphon Drakenhof. Gives us more armor piercing for direwolves, fellbats, sand crawlers, undeath from undeath for zombies, so they'll just heal all the time. And then a good old vampire corruption. Can Vlad hold the line? Likely not, but I don't really care. Sorry, Vlad is about more than just you. I'm gonna give you some guns to hold the walls. Get rid of all of your units that are basically dead. Because we'll get attacked next turn, for sure.
The von Karstein.
Since you buff up bats, I see no reason not to have some more bats, and Ogre Man-Eaters are incredible.
I am blood.
So what does Drakenhof give us? Max tier, this gives us... Just extra recruit rank for Sylvanian units. That's sad. Huh. Well, Sylvania is kind of boring. Ooh, but it does have the Mausoleum of the Mad Count. Honor mine father in death as in life. More capacity for vampires and lets us recruit them here. But that works for me. Let's pop in the Master of Puppets for extra leadership and defense when defending.
The Black Tower rises.
Yeah, it does.
Attack. Destroy them.
At this point, the tower is already risen. Fully erect tower. Bringing down the Forest of Gloom. Yeah, it's just slaughter from here. Oh no, we lose zombies. You lose a Bright Wizard. We can replace our zombies. Can you replace your wizard? And then we will increase how many gun troops we can have with the Watery Graves. Alright, excellent. So we are just going to basically skip to the next turn. That way we have the next siphoning done. Catch you there. Alright, so the Beastmen do move in on Lamia, so we will have ourselves a Helm's Deep style siege here against these fools. I'll go ahead and hit it with a quick save, and let's get the battle going. Let's start our deployment. We have an absolute ton of troops here, and they have spread theirs out quite wide. So what we will do... Let's see. We can throw the bolt throwers here, and here. Keep them in single shot mode. Other bolt throwers will go ahead and post up. Let's have them facing this direction to threaten anyone coming in this side. There, excellent. And then we've got all of the ghouls and skelly archers. And then our own Screaming Skull catapult. I'm gonna put the Screaming Skull. Kind of a tough choice. We'll put it over here just in case anyone actually makes it in. You don't think they will. Something tells me they're not making it inside the settlement. Alright, so let's go one of the corpse carts here. The other corpse cart and Virian on this side. Go one of the units of archers up here. Oh, it didn't actually quite... There we go. Activate the towers. We'll put the Nagash's our halberd on the ground. That way they can just wipe out any of the Minotaurs as they come inside the settlement. We've got 2 of them total, so let's put 1 over here to guard this side with the bone golems. We'll have the lodestone here because we do have Virian on the other side holding that, no problem. So you two are going to go hunt down the enemy lord immediately. Let's go one other set of archers here, and then up top like last time. Over here, though, we'll have the Tomb Guard up on the walls with one of the other Nagashes, our guard holding as well. It's a lot more gore, and they're pretty dangerous. We'll do 2 of the ghouls in behind. The Black Knights in the center of the settlement, that way I can easily maneuver them later on. More Nagashes are guard. I guess we'll throw them over here. We got one bone golem. These Ushabti are probably best suited over here, yeah. Yes, indeed. And then we've got a couple more tools and such. So Cairn Rays, Skelly Spears. Sure, all of the towers are active. Zombies can get both of those. Who isn't deployed? You two hold the walls. Make sure we've got everyone pretty much in position. These Nagashes, our guard, don't have one. We'll just have them up guarding our artillery. I'm going to bring both of these two artillery pieces over to bother this group, because that's where all of their forces are coming from. Right. No, before we start, let's get the towers in. Tower here, and then we'll do the same on this other side. Let it begin. Manfred, you and the Archai go hunt him down immediately. We've got some nasty spells we can use. Alright, so go Master the Black Arts.
Nagash
Banishment.
was weak. Witness true
Nagash was weak. Powered up Gaze of Nagash. Fireball. Go ahead and take out these chariots in the back line. Everything's going the other side. They're going pretty dang well. Let's send all of the knights as one to go wipe out these minotaurs. And just go outside the settlement. We don't even need to stay in and do anything fancy like that. On the other end here, they're also already almost gone. So lovely to see. Alright, you three. Charge out of the walls and take out these Minotaur. Over on this side, we will do the same. Manfred is very surrounded. The Archai is obliterating him as some Minotaur. The enemy's ladders have docked on our walls. Sounds like a good opportunity to go for a Legionary Barrage, actually. Enjoy. Oh, don't play with my heart there. Just shoot the smack out of him. No, don't quit being difficult. Arrows away. Is that gonna hit any of them? Oh yeah, well, sweet. Cut them down. They are an affront to Nagash.
it shall be.
We just go for... He's up and over the walls, look at him go! Alright, Blood Beast, hunt him down. The Knights have crashed in on this side, let's go ahead and send them all the way through. You guys hold here. Cairn Rays go help. Our archers are in a little bit of trouble, but only for a very brief period of time. Just the Knight Sally charge comes screaming out of the settlement. Reinforcements are here as of now. I am going to rate Lightning Strike much more highly after this campaign. Wind of Death. Is it super useful? Nah, we'll see. Oh wait, it deleted them. I mean, yeah, it's fantastic. You go get them then, Manfred. That way is way better than I could have expected.
My dominion over all.
The Blood Beasts had themselves a bit of a goat snack. The Knights. Let's see if I can just go ahead and control C to cavalry. Oh, it includes Manfred, does it? Yeah, I mean, they tried and they failed. Manfred, let's go this way. Legionary barrage through all these clowns. Wind of Death, dude. Come here, you.
Swift as death's wings.
Lift his Death's Wings. We've got a Cygor to deal with. I think we'll just send Manfred after that instead. The Wind of Death this way. There's no escaping.
Nagash was weak. Witness true power.
Ah, it was a fake. Fire that this way.
I am the greatest sorcerer.
Just deletes the units. The Archive's taken more damage than I'm here for, so let's go ahead and pull him out. If we can. Manfred, go ahead and drop and defeat this Beast Lord. Swap over to our death spells and just start yoinking some health away.
My dominion over all.
Zombie friends.
My master now.
Ah, him and my master now. Alright, Black Knights. The time is now. You go square up with the rest of the guys here. Manfred and his zombies. You just Wind of Death through this group. They're stuck in place. Actually, before we do.
Suffer death.
Then Wind of Death. Just watch them go away. Rest in peace, Gores and Cygor. It touches you, you fall. Alright, let's go after the, I guess, not Cygor, Centaur.
Unfaithful caster.
Drop some more zombies on him as you fly overhead. Also, go ahead and just knit your flesh back together. That's always disconcerting to see. The field. Looks like the enemy has given up. They've got to stop giving orders. I can't blame them. It is very much game over. They can't even make it past the artillery barrages. Let's send you guys in to crash here. You Shabji go take out the Beast Lord if you can even escape.
My souls linger.
Drop some zombies to hang out with this Cygor. Enjoy.
Way bound.
The world belongs to death. Speaking of, let's go ahead and just throw a Wind of Death through here. Enjoy, Cygor. It's just for you. Rips through, catches our zombies, and almost gets those Centaur there. Slam into them.
I will do this. Hearken to my will. Witness
Wanted to get a
true
night charge in here, but
power.
it's not quite gonna happen. They're gonna hit the Minotaurs though. They slam in.
We surpass
He got dropped by a
Nagash.
single gaze of Nagash, and it looks like the beasts are done. That was an amazing battle. Close victory. No, we didn't even lose 200 troops. We're gonna run the rest of these beasts down for the stake fingers, and I'll catch you in a moment. It gives us a close victory anyway. How cheeky. I mean, fair enough. We lost a few, right? Shouldn't have lost any in that battle. Or Serpendar was lost. And nothing of value. Black Iron Mine has been besieged, really. Plague Rolk. Oh. They had several armies waiting there to attack and lose the auto-resolve and come back in. That's very annoying, but it's how the AI works. So the Confederation has been kicked off. Well, no, it said it did, but they didn't actually confederate. Oh, it was Zufbar, I see. The Wild Hunt ceases. So what is the army we'll be dealing with over here at Drakenhof, then? Oh, it's some Imperial forces. Great swords and Hellblaster volley guns. I still don't think that's a very big deal. The ancient mansion of the von Karstein will contribute to end the world. Now a lot of zombies are extra powerful. Go ahead and upgrade Drakenhof then. And now we've got the beginning of the end. All important locations are going to be attacked. Well, it's like, wait, hang on now. Fine, we need to send you out to deal with these couple armies here.
By Sigma, no!
It's Cock and Medius
I'll ignore
Kolb.
that.
Let's go after Kolb first.
Yes.
So we'll have us actually fighting this battle. Oh no, there's one up here too. Okay, so we've got several forces to deal with.
The von Karstein, King of Darkness.
Alright, Isabella, we will give you the ability to raise that a bit better. I think we can handle this. Let's see just how crazy the armies are, even with these guys coming on in. So let's let them come attack us. I don't mind. Let's see if we can get Arkin back over to actually assist, because he is nowhere near. Yes, we can bring you up towards Drakenhof from the south so you can help out. Even if we lose it, Arkin will be there to swoop in.
My dynasty reigns supreme.
Global is still half consumed there. Well, we've already got the Screaming Skull catapults. Let's go ahead and grab a couple more zombies, so up to 4 of them. Then just the rest of it being pistoliers. That will do. And Minkaus can help out with this issue too. So we need to circle a couple of these armies. We've got no one here at Morgheim, which that's going to be Krell's job.
Ask your favor, and I will check.
My favor is peace. How surprising, right? We need peace to make sure we can defend our own settlements. So, Krell, why are you taking attrition? Mutagenic energies. Oh, someone's being a clown. Someone's being a clown. Let's go move next to the Crooked Fang Fort because I don't trust. You could just cause any army to suffer attrition. Well, that's pretty annoying. I'll go ahead and upgrade Morgheim to tier 4. Yes, and I'll go ahead and see you all in the next turn when those invasion forces come to try to stop the end. Alright, the turn is ours, and the Imperial Reprisal Force has arrived. So we've got 3 armies all hitting us at the same time. Those are the ones that were all outside. Giving us a decisive defeat here. We'll see about that, won't we? Vlad and Isabella are a terrifying duo. And Drakenhof is honestly pretty easy to defend with blobbed up gun troops and ghosts. So let's see if we can hold the line to the field. Alright, thanks to all this artillery, our walls are pretty much useless. Let's go ahead and start deployment. They've got only 1 force set up over here, and everyone else is set up where their reinforcements are actually approaching from, which makes this actually much easier to deal with. They have the Reichsguard, and Empire Knights on this side. I mean, the eliteness of these troops is going to be a problem, for sure. For sure. If we were just to cut our losses and pull back to here, we would be pretty much safe from artillery. I kind of would go all in on one side here, so have these knights go just obliterate the knights on this side, the enemy knights on this side. So we'll have Vlad and Isabella helping out, leading the charge, of course. And then we have the gun troops, which should be able to put here and here. Oh no, they won't be able to fire at anything. Not in that position. So where's the best place for the gun mob? Honestly, if we go all in on taking out that other side, we can pretty much deploy the rest of our infantry and such over here. So let's go 2 gunners back. They actually don't have that many Hellstorm rocket batteries, which is really, really good to see. Ghost, can you be up on the walls? No. Will be great for stopping the Imperials from getting in. Here's all of our expendable troops. So just spread these guys across the top of the wall. Try to activate as many of the towers with 1 unit as possible. There we go. Awesome. No towers further over here, though. Gash is our guard. Vanguard deployed on them is pretty nice. They've got great cannons, 2 volley guns, and then the steam tank over here. Let's go Nagash as our guard, kind of back in this hallway. Grave Guard. Those towers activated. I have very low... I think there's very low likelihood that they actually send them that way, but... Bats over here. That's screening for the Vargeists. Vlad's gonna have to watch out for the artillery, but... Don't think that's a problem. Need a couple more of you guys back here, just be a bit of a wall. Even if not a very tanky wall. Hey, stone. So inside the settlement, everyone is deployed. Let's go ahead and get the towers over on Z side. You wish Drakenhof was a higher tier settlement, but it's not, so we'll just have to deal. I will leave you guys to your machinations, and we'll go deal with this other flank. Let's do it. Vlad is not going to enjoy getting shot at by Hellblasters. But of course, no one enjoys getting shot at by Hellblaster Polygon. Isabella, get right in there. Not in the steam tank, but split our bats up. Hellblaster Polygon's going after the wall itself. Alright, Isabella, let's go ahead and drop the big chops. Gates are destroyed already. Yeah, I didn't think they would last for very long. Land there. Oh, so they're just gonna go straight through the gates. See, that's an interesting strategy. Weaken them. More damage. Isabella, take him out. Alright, they're already running. Vorgeists, switch sides here. Looks like the secondary crew launching rockets like crazy. We are going to lose some gun mob. Don't like to see that. Oh, they're targeting our gun mob then. They know what our dangerous units are. Hold back. If you get behind the walls, they'll have a harder time actually dealing damage to our units like that. Alright, Vlad is destroying the Reichsguard. Now I think we need to use an Eber magic there. You take them out. Looks like all of the steam guns are left here. So weaken these clowns. Zombies on the steam tank. They've got everyone else over on the side. Alright, Bats, new job. Go after these Hellstorm rocket batteries quickly now. 14 seconds, so the Vorgeist won't make it in time. Bone Golem center. He's just lobbing nades in. all the good it'll do you. Reinforcements have arrived, which means we won't want the bats just to drop in. They'll get wiped out.
Isabella von Karstein.
Still buff up your own armor piercing damage.
Yes, I will.
Ogre pistols, you go deal with the great swords. Vlad, go help out with the tank here.
Fine. Kill.
Our 4 bats. We'll bring them over. Alright, halberdiers are in. Have the ghosts go give them a headache. Send some more guys up to the wall soon, but they're using a lot of their artillery on that side. You love to see it. Let's go max tier tower over here. We got more enemy reinforcements approaching. Whatever shall we do? Your men are already having a hard time fighting our ghosts and our golems, so good luck. Someone up the wall there. How did Isabella are? You know, they're handling the steam tank. No problem.
Bring death.
Knights, you move
Time
through.
to feast.
Glad you and Isabella. Actually, just send Isabella on her way. Power up Vlad and get moving. They've got a lot more dudes over here, but our guns are starting to kick in too, which is fantastic. Here's over. Go ahead and bring you 2 gunners forward as well. We do have to deal with all of the artillery still blasting in, but another section of walls down. Reichsguard Knights making their valiant charge. In the Battle of Steam Tank versus Vlad, Vlad is easily winning. Drop its melee attack.
Vlad von Karstein.
Our Knights wide here. And now we send in the Disruption Bats. Go! The aggression coming through here is quite impressive. And the Outriders just pull away. We have one more gunner. Yeah, we can bring them round wide. Oh, they're just trying to capture zones. That's fairly lame, but not to be unexpected. Defend yourselves, lads. Alright, you 2 gun troops, stay back. In fact, we'll have one of you here and the other one can get back further. Bella, let's go ahead and start wiping out these generals wherever they might hide. Have broken through here. They think themselves safe. Bring those ogre pistols round 2. Need to help out with these outriders. Great. Start firing here. Just using the outriders to try to scoot through and grab zones, which is so cowardly. But when you know you don't stand a chance otherwise, what do you gotta do? What are you gonna do? Bother them as much as you can. Iron, whoever's in front of you. Alright, they got chopped down easily. Sorry you're not immune to terror. It's a max tier tower. It's going to be messing them up. Same thing over here. Pop one in. Isabella.
Attack! Swiftly!
Well, our bats are dealt with, but we did also slay most of their artillery. Take him down. Isabella, you go ahead and
Agreed.
keep circling. An opportunity will present itself. Was it all in on capture zone strategy now? Oh, you guys are such cowards. Deal with it, Isabella. Drop zombies here. Melee attack weakened right away.
Quickly! Swiftly!
Alright, we need to move some of the troops over to the other side. Ogre Pistols, let's come up here and defend in this zone. The enemy is going to just try to move around you and capture zones. Use those guns, that's unfortunate. You move in there, gun mob, take the position there. Please and thank you. Isabella obliterated their engineer.
Isabella von Costa.
Which magic we have? 31. Let's go ahead and throw the Numbral Pendulum this way. Chop through both of these halberdiers. Give her a way out. And then we can get the super powerful Wind of Death through these great swords. And then go kill the other general. They clipped all 3 units, but grief, they've got a lot of guys. Alright, we got 1,100 supplies. Let's go ahead and pop in tower here, and we'll go ahead and bring the Vargeist in now. Vargeist, let's go wipe out any of the surviving artillery. Or you know what? Drop in over here.
Life ends.
Life ends. The last Wind of Death actually didn't do that much to these guys, but let's try one more. Oh, the engineer regained his leadership? Alright, well, fair enough. Since they can't attack air, let's make sure we deal with the Grenadiers. And you guys do the same. Push through and hit the other Grenadier troops.
I am busy.
Oh, hello, Vlad's here.
Attack!
I am busy. Isabella and Vlad fighting side by side is not something these guys want to see.
Attack!
Power yourself up there, Isabella. Go ahead and get the Vargeist back up in the air. I guess use their charge to come in here and hit these Demogryph Knights. The cowards are just trying to find their way through. Alright, put in... That's not right, but it'll work. Not what I wanted, but it'll work. I have you guys go over and lock them in. Get them, pistols.
This world is mine.
Alright, flyers. Go ahead and get out of combat for a moment, that way we can find some new targets. I mean, preferably these Grenadiers need to go. Let's send the stronger ones, though, over the top and hitting the Outriders behind them. You're out of mana. We need magic.
Order of the Blood Dragon.
Bring the cavalry away from combat. They've pushed it a little bit too far in. Alright, Vlad eliminated the enemy lord easily.
For Sylvania!
He's on this side.
Flee! For Vlad!
Or Sylvania. No, it has to be a hero. Okay, fair enough. We need more vampires in this squad to make a full use of what we have here. Vargeist away. Bella's back.
Blood kiss.
Power yourself up. Oh, he's just getting single grenade launcher shots like a cheeky boy. General recently died. So he did. Alright, there is the invasion force, or the relief force, whatever they're called. Suppression force. It didn't work.
Vlad von Carstein.
You failed. The only issue with bringing this many troops is that they do eventually just run out of leadership because of the amount of guys that have fallen. So we will take out the steam tank and as many of these Imperial soldiers as we can. Them bones shall serve us well, and I'll catch you in a moment.
Undead
And we once again achieve ourselves a heroic victory. Yeah, the reprisal force they were. They were quite weak. Golden Sword, though, does not go to Vlad, it goes to Isabella. Well done, Isabella. Probably our towers, too. Down to the south, Lamy is attacked by the Beastmen. That's easy. And now let's see what new armies appear. Bunch of fools slain in battle. Jellyfish and a jar. Man, they've got too much going on. Alright, so let's have Caledria go through the sea lane here. Go ahead and set sail. Drakenhof has been besieged again. It came back on in, and it looks like we have
Such ignorance pains.
new armies. Aldebert here. So basically, it's the same kind of.
I refuse.
Well, except for this is a lot more tanks. Completing the Great Ritual. Destroy all of the following factions. We have to wipe out the guys that have come on in to stop us from our ritual. Unlocks the final step. Across the world, the pitiful armies of the mortals have assembled to delay their inevitable fate. They will precipitate it instead.
all shall know me and tremble.
Oh, I see what they're doing. We lose everyone here, and then we aren't able to. We aren't able to hold.
I don't serve you.
More sleep shine.
Okay, well, let's see how to handle that one. The rest of these should be relatively easy.
Never.
Krell is still taking attrition because the AI is cheeky.
Submit to your
But Nectane Bow, you and Krell will come on in together to deal with the greenskin guys.
stride to greatness.
Move on in. Krell can wipe Muzzrub out. And Nectane Bow should be in. We can hit all three of them. Decisive win. Easy. No, we still lost quite a few. We will dominate those captives. And that's just one of the three armies gone. Alright, from here we move up to smash Bartorg and should be able to take them both out at once. Oh, they're staying separate. That works for me. Step back to make sure you can help Nectane Bow, and that's the greenskins there at least dealt with. Are they going to attack? Oh, yes, they are. So we've got the Savage Boys back too, and then this is the army that was quite scary.
They will serve.
Larry, you hold, and then we'll have Buddha and everyone else.
To be important. Agreed for now.
You just set up behind.
Soon I'll be all powerful. Necropolis awaits.
Oh, we're still in march, so hopefully we have enough movement to go into an ambush. Oh, we don't. Well, that's lame.
Yes.
Do some channeling instead. If they draw us outside of the settlement, it's going to be a little bit unfortunate, but we have pretty nasty troops guarding Khemri. Let's swap over to Master of Puppets. Lamia is building up here, and has been attacked by some beastmen. Oh no.
I grow impatient.
But these guys got nothing too... I mean, two
All die.
Gorgons would normally be a little bit spooky, but... not today. Oh, I did forget about Nagash Azar. Well, Manfred, that's going to be your job here after you deal with these beastmen. So let's go hit Rudiku, fight two armies at once. Close victory. We lose almost. We go for that one. Half the army falling is not that big a deal.
Bring the knife.
Then we can hit Da. Let's kick out these zombies and replace them with something more complete. Like gun troops. Close victory, but we lose our knights. Are those the ones with barding? No, they aren't. So I'm actually completely fine with sacrificing them. Good night, sweet princes. Okay, sweet. From there, we'll just go ahead and have him... We don't want to teleport through. I think it does remove all of our movement. So we'll hope Metastone's army isn't quite enough to take down Nagash's R. The defenses there aren't great, so let's see if we can get another general. Ooh, sweet. Serve it to greed, serve it to envy. Sharp attacks. Master of the Souls. Barrier hit points for everyone in the army. That sounds just perfect. So Oftos, you jump in here. And since the Skaven are most deadly with their ranged troops, we'll go ahead and grab our own ranged troops. I actually think these guys are better at defending themselves, so we'll grab the gun mob instead. And then a whole heap of Nehekara warriors. All with barrier.
Brave times.
Grave times. Death. See, that's perfect. Now Nagash's should be pretty safe. Oh, we've got Blood Gorge over here. I should have checked. Beastman had an additional army. Guayalatu. Got 3 dudes here. Let's just go ahead and grab some guns. Ooh, I said go ahead and grab some guns. There. Should have no problem holding the line now. So Lamia's stuck in there. We need to deal with the top knots, but that is all in due time.
It is night.
It is night. Hit additional army capacity, 40% less upkeep. Empiric corruption for the whole world, and then all the others. Required for victory. All undead vassals or factions will become your vassals, and endless ranks of undead armies will rise. We will go ahead and grab Seat of Good Manners, or let's do Doomsday. Buff up all of our spellcasters. You are not him.
I have arrived.
I'm gonna be very arrogant with Arkan.
My dynasty reigns.
I don't think Vlad is actually going to be able to hold.
The von Karstein.
Such ignorance pains.
But we will go ahead and sally against Carol here. If we were to auto-resolve that, we would lose a lot, so we will not be. Just charge it instead. Vlad and Isabella once again. Alright, let's do this. We have Vanguard for everyone that isn't in the settlement garrison, which will just throw them all in the woods. That way we don't lose them. Guns in the woods, too. Ogre pistols can hide in the woods. I didn't actually expect them to be able to, which is pretty great. They won't come in until 2 minutes and 28 seconds. We'll have our knights over here. And our Vargeists ready to be a big old pain. The ghosts will travel with Vlad and Isabella.
For blood.
Let's do it. Isabella, you just charge straight into the Master Engineer.
Death wings.
Power her up as she charges.
It shall be done.
Let all of the knights hit these Empire Knights. Ghosts, you go after the Hellstorm rocket battery. Looks like you missed.
Vlad von
Where are you going?
It is done.
Absolutely nowhere. Summon in some more friends here. Oh, I guess I canceled our Vargolf summon. Try it again.
It shall be so.
Vargeist, get back up in the air for me. Everyone in the woods over here, go get to work. Isabella, did you not actually summon the undead? Oh, we must have canceled it somehow. Must have canceled it somehow.
All shall perish.
All shall perish.
Queen of darkness.
Rip that through. He is gone.
Agreed.
Got in a bad spot there. Flag, come on back in. Their secondary force hasn't even been able to arrive. Zombies come back to attack this group. Our woods fiends did a pretty good job. Alright, everyone go ahead and just slam in. That should scare off the rest of them.
By Van Hell.
They're not going to want any bit of that. It has to be for another hero. Just give it to yourself then.
Swiftly. Bring death.
As soon as Isabella arrives, they should definitely flee.
Blood von Karstein. Darkness reigns. All shall suffer.
Reinforcements have finally arrived.
Blood
Not a moment too soon.
End them.
Isabella's here. Go ahead and give that to the Vargeist that just crashed in. Scared them off pretty quickly. Go ahead and turn and hit this group next.
Death and destruction.
You do still have the explosive boys in the way, so you go after them. Blood Knight. Devastating charge. Well, you boys came back, did you? You go after the artillery in the back line. Cairn Wraiths, you do the same over here. Right, Isabella, there's more grenade launchers for you to be dealing with. Our foes are just addicted to throwing explosives at us. Get back in the air. Block of Doom will wipe out that group, or at least weaken them enough where a Night Charge should just finish the day here. And for this group, at least. Our guys got caught in a little bit, so let's send them back so they're not getting wiped out by those halberdiers. Steer these cannons off. I think we should have no trouble getting rid of the secondary group here, too. Especially with the reinforcements. Red Knight Charge finishes this group, and that is it for the Reprisal Force. There's no way we catch the Outriders, but we can kill pretty much everything else here. While we do that, I'll catch you in a moment. Alright, nice and easy decisive victory there. We dominate the captives. But it makes it real simple when you can just send Isabella in to go bop whatever their general is. Get rid of them real quick and then move right on along. Alright, Vlad. We definitely need to try to do some damage to at least one of these armies here. This one's full of tanks, so getting rid of them is probably a good call.
No.
2 tanks here.
Beacon.
Oh, good. Scully True is going to show up for the fight, too.
The world will drown in blood.
Yeah, we'll grab Isabella and give her the... Brave Ward is missile resistant. Man, you've got your stuff all set up. Devastating Charge may not be a bad call, though. And Dark Knight. makes me chuckle far more than it should. Embalmed in elixir for you, ceremonial bandages, just get all your stuff set up. And hard to hit. Dread King is pretty much done for this campaign. He has conquered down into Zeech's lands and is handling them easily. Chaos is weak. So many skill points. Manfred, you've got 3. Let's go Dar Scorched Bones, Magical Animus into Onslaught of Sylvania. Strider for Sylvanian units makes your knights not care about any kind of terrain, which I think is great for this game. Bats and wolves gather.
Who wishes the red kiss?
Let's give Nick Dingo a better chance to hit the Dawi. No one else here really needs to upgrade. Dieter, we need you to actually move on and do something useful.
I'll be all-powerful.
But you really can't.
Destroy them.
So set up here instead and do some... What is this stance? Empower. Absorb magic and knowledge from nearby practitioners, consuming their cerebral matter. I mean, okay.
The spirits agree.
We can't upgrade his settlement then. That's a pretty... Hey, you want to get Dieter first then? Because he gives you all sorts of stuff that allows you to... Tough to get up there and fight the Norskins that early on, though.
This better be important.
Alright, so that's no problem. Red King, you are just cleaving through here. We did lose some of his lads in that last fight. But if we just come on in and replace them... One more pikeman. Grab your lancer back. Who else do we lose? Let's go one more. Not a hoplite. Can we get any more Royal Guard? We maxed out on them. Looks like we're maxed on them, so I guess we will grab another additional hoplite. Hoplites. Alright, Nagash, can you just auto-resolve these Norskins? That would be so perfect. I'm a pretender. So what does that make you? Looks like it makes you mush. Nagash, can we finish off Ivar here? That's the Norskins. So with that, I'm pretty much just going to leave Quintex in the capable hands of probably a secondary general. Like little L'Oreal is going to sit over here. She's waiting.
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous. We can send Nagash through even to go to defend. Nagash is our proper. Just scare off the Skaven. Or we send him. Because even if L'Oreal claims this, we can jump back over here, no problem. Oh no, we can't, because this thing is the only reason that's allowing us to do this. I see. Now then, you stay here. Because if we lose the ancient city, then we lose our ability to maneuver. Alright, how are the Humies that are attacking the Awakening?
No.
Oh, they're trash.
Such ignorance pains
You're
me.
bringing Luminarchs for days, but it's not going to help you.
Luther, our God.
Ooh, the collapsed cavern is going to hurt us, so we're not going to put that in yet. More armor, more growth, and cash. I'll just save the slot for the collapsed cavern. We just don't want it yet.
King of the Vampire Coast.
Hillary and ghosts. You've got enough population surplus, though, that you can pretty much get everything. Neferata. You being trapped in here is not super amazing, but you also wish it would have opened up one of a rift over here in her territory, so we can move on. But for now, she just keeps defending.
Bring me flesh to craft.
Alright, we'll have Timmy wipe out the Dragon Fang mount. And then I did want to have one more battle up with Vlad. And then I will have another time skip, wiping out the rest of the forces of our order here. So Vlad will go ahead and snag in as many bats as we can, and wolves. And then we march on Luther von Horseman.
This better be important.
This better be important.
Garstein.
Luther, we can go for an auto-resolve, but we'll lose some bats. No, we'll fight this one directly. Alright, let's begin deployment. We'll set up our guys all over in the woods over here. So let's do guard up front with halberds to catch the enemy. You lads behind to go give them a stab in the back. Then the musketmen we'll bring in with the ogres later on. Knights in this set of woods, all of the doggos over. Well, we don't want them really running into the steam tanks at all, do we? Put them over here. That's the screen, and then we'll have... I mean, Isabella, Vlad, and the Ghost did pretty well together last time. Our guys behind the trees, and then... That looks good to me. Let's get them. Vlad, do you have any Gaze of Nagash? No, that's what I remember last time with you guys, is you don't have a direct fire spell.
Isabella von Carstein.
Get him, Vlad.
His lady.
Go Wind of Death through here. Not gonna quite be as powerful as the one Manfred can throw. Bulla's down. Oh, they're going after our guys. You cheeky rats. Knights, let's go ahead and land here. Vargeist will have the bats take this group out. Hounds go help in that fight. Bring you all out of the woods. There. No problem. Isabella, you go finish them off. Vlad, we need you to summon in some friends, because we've got artillery still blasting away. Keep flapping over here. They have some outriders still over here. Let's go and get rid of them then. Go crash in. Ghosts, go bother this set of lads, and we'll just bring you all in to finish them off from behind here. There was only the void. All of the archers can go after the tank. Everyone else can go just obliterate one of the heroes, or otherwise. It's Swarm of Doom now. Zombies here, Vlad. No one knows that you're still alive. Isabella, buff up those bats. Power down the halberdiers.
Bring death. Agreed.
Agreed. Looks like all the normal forces have gone. Just the tanks. Zombies starting to go away.
Immortal!
Go and bother him. Vlad, you go take down this tank. Isabella, you take down this tank. I mean, this was so simple. We should probably pretty easily be able to deal with the next relief force. Do they have more reinforcements? Oh no, those are our guys. Get him, Vlad. Weaken that one. Power yourself up.
All shall suffer. Victory is mine!
Oh, they're riflemen. That's why they're struggling. That would be why they're struggling. This will group up. Riflemen fire here.
I thirst.
You, Vargeist, go take out this tank. You help Vlad with his. And now it's just the tanks. Awesome. So I will go ahead and get you all back on the campaign map, or we might just go for the rest of the Empire army. Let's see. Yeah, the Empire's just not having a good time, are they? We'll dominate those captives and we can move on to the next battle. Are they gonna survive, do they? Interesting.
The world.
Well, Vlad, let's go ahead and deal with Aldebert here.
What do you want?
What do you want? Your souls.
More sleep shines.
He can't quite reach Drakenhof.
I am invincible.
But Manfred can move over here and deal with Aldebert. Manfred. Yeah, that's exactly who this is. Go for the Pyrrhic victory. Body counter. And even if we pretty much lose the majority of our guys here, we can always just bring in more. Vlad and Isabella can probably take down Scully True Eye there solo. Let's go ahead and march back to Drakenhof.
This night, dance macabre.
You move to... You could have made it in Drakenhof. Or maybe not.
Yes. All shall know me and tremble.
And despair. Alright, they should be able to easily hold into Drakenhof. Now we just need Krell to wipe out the last of Olog's guys here. Deal with the top knots.
I refuse.
Which we should be able to do in an auto-resolve, and then... I think that's it. Oh no, there's these guys over here too with Luther. Got a couple more battles to do.
Luther Harkon.
And on the next turn, the Reprisal Force charges on in with Scally True Eye, and we get to wipe them both out with an auto-resolve. Savadork Invasion also comes in it like I predicted. Auto-resolve is no problem, wiping them all out at once. Same thing here with the Beastmen. Now it's just the Orcs. And then from there, this campaign is going to transfer into a stream campaign, where we will be going for a full domination of the map. But it'll be our one and only stream campaign, kind of overriding any of the others that we have going on right now. But for now, thank you all so much for stopping by. We have the Skaven too, of course. Kimbrian War Sphinx, Zombie Dragon. Everyone's getting good and powered up. Dragonfang Mount has been besieged. For centuries, Hellschnitt has toiled, goaded by a terrible will in the dark. His time, his purpose was fulfilled.
Soon I'll be all-powerful.
We just charge out and take him out. Yeah, we can. That's not a very strong Skaven army, is it? And the Fur Usurpers fall. Skaven gone, now just one final faction. It will be done. Where are you at? Come hither, Oleg, it's time to die.
Attend your king.
Especially since Nectanebo is on a War Sphinx now. You are uber doomed. Decisive victory, we don't even lose any of our units. Beautiful. Greenskin's gone. Oh no, I keep thinking that's the last one. Now we also have the Awakening. Hello there, you two.
Such ignorance pains me.
Trying to delay the inevitable, I see. Recharges all of our abilities. Now let's just go for the Dominion over Divinity. And Luther, can you finish these guys off with an auto-resolve? I am very tempted to find out. I'm thinking not.
Not likely.
That's a bunch
I
of
see
knights.
Wisdom eludes you.
I see wisdom eludes you. I'm gonna let you know what eludes you, sir. Nagash, go show him. Luther has called upon. Oh, we get attacked by some demons on the way through. Get out of my way. Just punts that one straight into orbit. Hello there, Owen. How would you like to meet the Supreme Lord of Undeath? And like that, our enemies crumble.
Good.
Treasure hunters are gone. Lucky Levi's hook hand. So we can give it to Drekla, and then he has a hook on either hand. Alright. The final step has been unlocked. You go back through the rifts. Oh, good grief, you can. Well then. Let's go back to the ancient city. Oh, you just have to fight a demon army every single time? That's no problem. Replenish. So you could use that to power up all of your units. As long as you keep fighting the battles, you can level up everyone to max. Yeah, now that's insane. Okay, so we will just go ahead and grab the technology for the final step here. I will go ahead and just do one last look over our empire to make sure we're not giving anyone any free wins, and I will see you all when the final step is complete. Alright, I dropped the recording just in case because it looked like we were going to crash, but no, it was just trying to do a whole bunch here. We have achieved long campaign victory. Nagash has achieved dominance over death and life both. We are, of course, going to continue the campaign. We're at 115 regions. Let's get to see what's going on. The final step is done. It is beautiful, that artwork here. Ritual complete. Necromantic energies swept across the world, changing it forever. The dark gods were laughing no more, for a new god now ruled the lands. As Nagash ascended, so the dead rose across the world. Those unfortunate to survive the initial soul-reaping wave of dark magic were now at the mercy of the unliving multitude. Chaos was defeated, for a world of death would provide them souls no more. Nagash ruled supreme, and those left to witness his ruleship left with only two alternatives: serve him in life, or in undeath. Now let's see exactly what that means. We can see everything now. How many armies do we have across the field? Oh, good grief, the Tomb Kings have arrived.
To your king.
They raise with zombies across the map.
Attend your king, slaves.
Look at that. And do they get all the same kind of benefits that we do? No, they're trash. So they're not going to be doing anything, they're just going to be bothering everyone. And causing plenty of undead corruption. Long campaign victory complete. Hit additional army capacity of 40% less upkeep. Yeah, because we needed that. We're at 70,000 gold a turn with 871,000 treasury. We have 20 additional vampiric corruption of the whole world, less global recruitment, more global recruitment. It's required for victory, of course. All undead vassals or factions will become our vassal, and then endless ranks of undead armies will rise. Elendria has finished her journey. Lovely. So she can start invading Lustria. Perfect. So I am curious, how much are we getting from vassals? Only 800. Yeah, no, there are Tomb Kings absolutely everywhere. Oh, they switched. Kalita switched to being on our side, didn't she?
Neferata's head.
Well, you can go get it yourself. She's way to the north. That means the exiles so the exiles of only the living faction, undead faction, the ones that are still there. Looks like it turns their armies into they throws their armies all over the map. So if there were more than just Katep and Kalita left, we'd be seeing probably more armies than this, or a more different variety than this. How cool. Igrim von Horseman up here. You will survive not. Yes, this is campaign victory, and quite a victory it was. Thank you all so much for stopping on by this series. Like I've said a couple times here, we are going to be converting this into the stream domination campaign, so we aren't done here as long as the system can handle it. I will be building up kind of more thematic armies for all of our current Mortarks and everyone else that's across the board that's kind of rolling with them for our stream to make it a little bit more thematic. So we have time to do that with all of the armies that are out running around, just to bog everyone down. So we've got extra settlements to be speed bumps, all sorts of stuff. So I'll stop dirtling, and I will call the series here. Thank you one last time for all the support on the Nagash campaign. It means the world. I will see you all in the next one.